Are you curious why there's so much sin in this world today? More than ever? Here's the answer why. Man takes on its own selfish desire more than it does going to God. And it's so detestable. It's so detestable. It's not pleasing unto God, guys. So in James chapter 1, verses 13 to 15, it states, "When tempted, no one should say, 'God is tempting me.' For God cannot be tempted by evil, nor does he tempt anyone. But each one is tempted when by his own evil desire he is dragged away and enticed. Then after desire has conceived, it gives birth to sin. And sin, when it is full grown, gives birth to death." So clearly, this just means that when we get into our own flesh, we want to go out and we think about the sin, and then we act on the sin. And then when we do the sin, where do we think we're going to land ourselves after we give birth to the sin and we commit the sin and we still walk in the sin? And sin is not from God. God does not test us in sin. He allows us to go through things, but when we go out and we think about the sin, and then we go out and act on the sin, and then after that, it's all done, where do we think we're going to land ourselves, really? Because when we walk in sin and in the flesh, we're just getting right off the straight and narrow, and we're gone to the broad gates again, and we're gone to the left and to the right, and we think we can do everything in our own strength. And then at the end of the day, it all leads to destruction. Be very, very wise. Always make sure that you go back to Christ over every decision you want to make and say, "Lord, is this of you, or is this what I want to do?" Because trust me, when we walk our own path and we walk this journey without Christ, we will always make the wrong choices, wrong decisions. Leaning on our own strength is always the wrong choice, you guys. Make sure you draw close to him every single day. And that is exactly why there's so much sin in this world, because we lean on our own strength and not God's. Get back and get closer to God, you guys. I love you guys so, so much. Stay blessed.